Okay, episode chocolate cake. Sequence intro, count 1, take 1.
Hello, Bounce Back Philippines and Agri-Pacific Joy of Baking and Agri-Pacific Fats and Oils. Welcome po at tayo ay nasa ating Saturday episode ng Baking Pangnegosyo ng ating Bounce Back Philippines. Last week, ang ginawa natin ay using the bread mix. Gumawa tayo ng bread mix for our donut. Ang ating very versatile donut. Mahilig ako sa salitang versatile para, kahit saan po pwede. Versatile donut at inag-apply tayo ng iba't ibang klaseng glazing. Ito ay dahil na rin sa ating iba't ibang klaseng mga toppings. So, ngayon, we will be doing something also very versatile, very sturdy, using our Joy of Baking all-purpose flour at ang ating Agri-Pacific pure vegetable oil. Ayan. Ang gagawin nating recipe, paborito ng maraming tao, paboritong-paborito, lalo-lalo na ni Direk. Yan, ay ang chocolate cake. Ang isang chocolate cake na recipe na to ay maraming aplikasyon. So, depende na lang yan sa inyong creativity. We will be doing a cake, bun, at saka cupcakes.
It's my happy feel.
Yes, ayan. Oo, tama si Direk. Sino ba naman ang hindi may gusto at mahilig sa chocolate? Ako, Direk, pag medyo down ako, kakain ako ng chocolate. Tama si Direk, happy pill. Anong sinang mga iba't ibang klaseng dyan?
Cholesterol din pala.
Talaga, Direk? Okay. So, meron pa tayong health tips. Oo. Ayan, Prince. Sabi ni Direk, dark chocolate daw para sa pampababa ng cholesterol. Itong si Prince, mahilig yan sa sa healthy stuff na gym buff yan eh. Yan. So baka meron kayong mga down moments. Ang go-to natin, sabi ni Direk, go-to pill natin for happy pill ay chocolate. Ayan, chocolate cake. Application natin ngayon for our all-purpose flour and pure vegetable oil. So, kung ready na kayo, ipipresent ko ang ating ingredients for this particular recipe. Okay, so ito na i-prepare natin ang ating mga dry ingredients. Gagamit tayo ng ating Joy of Baking all-purpose flour. Ito ay sifted, 560 grams. At tayo rin ay nag-sift ng ating cocoa na ito ay 140 grams. And then we also prepared our leavener, ang ating baking soda na 15 grams at ang ating baking powder na 14 grams. And of course, hindi pwede mawalang salt. We have 13 grams of salt. Ngayon, ang ating granulated sugar, medyo sabihin niyo bakit ang dami, 800 grams. 800 grams na sugar is because this is a big batch of chocolate cake dahil pang business nga ito. So, itong ating dry ingredients. Bago natin siya haluin, ipipresent ko sa inyo ang ating wet ingredients before we go to the mixing. And for our wet ingredients naman, nag-prepare tayo ng 4 na egg, large egg, ang ating 500, of course, when we say we ask for buttermilk, what we usually do, dahil hindi naman readily available dito sa atin ang ating buttermilk, hindi katulad sa ibang bansa, what we do is, for this number of milk, fresh milk, we prepared 2 tablespoons of vinegar. I-prepare nyo na yan in advance so that it can react with the milk. And then we also prepared 15 ml na vanilla. At ang ating, dahil wala naman tayong fresh brewed coffee, pero kung meron sana, mas maganda, brewed coffee, pero ang ginamit namin dito ay yung ating instant coffee. Nag-prepare tayo ng almost 30 grams na coffee granules. At mamaya, dapat mainit na mainit, or hindi naman sobrang init, pero at least bagong kulo na hot water para doon natin i-disperse ang ating coffee. And of course, ang ating highlight for this particular recipe, 500 ml. Ayan, meron siyang ready pack. 500 ml na pure vegetable oil ng Agri-Pacific Pacific Sunrise. Ayan. So, yan ang ating wet ingredients. Ngayon, after we already showed you the wet ingredients and the dry ingredients, magmi-mix na tayo. Mabilis lang ito. Okay, now we're going to mix first all our dry ingredients together. Actually, pwede nyo i-prepare to in advance. Kung kayo ay nagninegosyo na, pwede nyo nang pagsamasamahin ang inyong dry ingredients sa isang plastic after you sift them together. So, gagamit tayo ng mixing bowl ngayon to mix it. But you can also do this by hand using a wire whisk. Pakita ko ang wire whisk. Ayan. Pero, just like what I said, gagamit tayo ng mixer. So, pagsasama-samahin na natin ang ating flour. Lagay ko ang ating flour. Nakatapat sa akin ng electric fan. Okay. So, pagsasamahin natin ang ating, okay lang direct, sige. Ang ating cocoa, ang ating baking soda, baking powder. Like, pwede itong i-mix in advance. Like what I said, ang ating salt, and our sugar. Yan. Sama na natin siya lahat dito sa ating mixing bowl. And like what I said, pwede nyo siyang i-mix in advance, i-sift together, ilagay sa plastic. So, once you're already doing business, pwede nyo na lang siyang hugutin, naka-ready na siya, at lalagay nyo lang yung inyong wet ingredients. So, while I'm mixing this, ipiprepare naman natin ang ating wet ingredients. Yan. So, I will use the paddle attachment. And then, syempre sa low lang kasi baka mamaya pumunta sa mukha ko lahat nitong flour na to. Okay, so nakabit na natin. Taas na natin yan. And wait, I have to get the towel to cover it. Baka nga ano. Okay. Yan. On natin.
What's the purpose of that, Chef?
Para hindi lang po lumipad yung flour at pumunta sa mukha ko habang mini-mix. Kasi, ayan, medyo maalikabok siya. Usually, merong cover talaga tong mixer na to, but just to, medyo inconvenient lang sa akin pag nag-mix ako kaya tinatanggal ko. Ayan. Okay, so, ayan, medyo maalikabok. So, na-mix na siya, na-incorporate na ang ating sugar, ang ating mga dry ingredients, ang ating cocoa, salt. Now, we're going to get ready and mix our wet ingredients together first before we incorporate it with our dry ingredients. So, ayan, makikita ninyo, maybe I can show this to them direct na properly incorporated na ang ating dry ingredients. Siyempre, ayaw nyo kumalas. Okay. Yan. So, kita ba? Okay. Dapat na-mix na wala nang all-purpose flour na hindi naka-incorporate sa ating, meron pang konti So, usually it's easier or better if we sift this, but if you're in a large-scale production, we whisk this or we use the mixer, paddle attachment to incorporate our dry ingredients. Ganun ang ano nitong recipe natin ng chocolate cake. O ayan, so wala na siyang mga traces of all-purpose flour. Well blended na sa ating chocolate recipe. Ngayon naman, ating imimix ang ating wet ingredients together. Umpisahan natin sa ating 500 ml. Huwag kayong magulat kung bakit 500 ml kasi malaking ang recipe to because this is really intended for business. So 500 ml na ating pure vegetable oil ng Agri-Pacific, ang Pacific Sunrise. So we have a separate bowl. Lagay ko ang ating pure vegetable oil. Yan. Pigain natin. Sama natin lahat. Ayan. Okay. Pagkatapos ay ang ating ginawang buttermilk kanina. I hope you remember our 500 ml of fresh milk with 2 tablespoons of vinegar. We already mixed this earlier. Sama na natin siya. Yan. We will create what they call emulsion. Wow, emulsion. Mga baker's term yan. Kasi syempre, oil and milk. And then, ang ating egg, for large egg, sama na natin. Okay. And then also our vanilla. Yan. So, using a wire whisk, wala kayong wire whisk, pwede ang inyong wooden spoon. Makikita ninyo na i-incorporate ang ating oil sa ating buttermilk. Hindi ko pa sinali ang ating coffee. If you're going to, for cost purposes, pwede namang hindi brewed coffee or walang coffee. Pwedeng water lang. But because personally, I like the presence of coffee in a chocolate cake, in some ways, it enhances the flavor of the chocolate. Bukod dun sa vanilla, of course, sa ating batter, yung ating brewed coffee. We will, after we mix the wet ingredients, we will mix it with our dry ingredients. Ang pinakahuli ninyong imimix ay ang inyong coffee. This is a very runny batter. Hindi butter, batter. Direct batter. Kasi iba sabi butter. Wala namang butter to, oil lang talaga. Anyway, so now that it's already mixed, pwede ba ipakita to direct ang consistency? Ayan, incorporated ang milk at ang ating oil. Ayan, so makikita nyo ang consistency, pwede pa ito ipakita. Ito, ayan, ayan. So nagmix na ang ating oil, ang ating buttermilk, ang ating egg, wala nang traces of egg yolks, ayan, at ang ating vanilla. So this is the consistency that we want. Because of the wire whisk, perfect emulsion. Ayan. So we are now ready to pour the wet ingredients except the coffee sa ating dry ingredients. So ready na tayo. Magmi-mix na ako, Prince. We'll pour muna konti.
Why do we put the chocolate sa una?
No, I mean, you mean the coffee, direct? Well, direct, because it's really hot. Hindi ko na muna siya mini-mix because yan ang problema ko, tumatalsik. Wait, I have to cover the, yan. So, we can do this by hand, pero mas maganda na sa mixer. Because direct, I want the buttermilk to react first with pwede namang with the buttermilk with the chocolate. Yan. Para hindi siya tumatalsik. And then, once it's already in that, consistency, nakita mo, sandali lang, no? Then when we put our milk, our coffee. Yan. Wait lang. Ay, medyo tumatalsik siya. Wait. So, I'll pour it first. And then cover it. Runny tong batter na to. But, it's good. Yan.
Some friendly reminders for those who are interested to purchase Joy of Baking products. You can see the corresponding prices of our Joy of Baking products. Joy of Baking Complete Bread Mix is priced at 75 pesos. Joy of Baking All-Purpose Flour, 60 pesos. Joy of Baking Cake Flour, 60 pesos. And Joy of Baking Bread Flour, also at 60 pesos. All these products are placed in a canister for easy storage. We will now walk you through on how to place your orders. Please refer to the guide below that shows the steps that you need to follow when ordering our products. So step 1, select your desired merchant based on your area. Step 2, call, text, or Viber your order with the following details: your complete name, complete address, and complete order with corresponding quantity and amount. You have to pay and send proof of payment details to the provided email address. And step 3, wait for the merchant to confirm delivery or the pickup schedule. For your orders, for Quezon City area, for the surrounding area of Tandang Sora and nearby places, you may contact Mom Smart Store at 0915-171-1971. Now, for the Novaliches area and nearby villages, you may contact Snacks to Go at 0917-160-6063 or 537-9368. For Makati City, for Magallanes Village area and nearby villages, you may contact Park Avenue Desserts at 0927-112-8427. And for San Antonio Village area, you may call 0918-985-4611. And for Cavite, for Silang area, please call 0926-424-6370. And for Bacoor area, 0917-540-5772. For Imus, Kawit, Noveleta, Cavite City, Dasmariñas, and General Trias areas, please contact 0917-308-9833 or 0915-211-8671.
Yan. So, ayan. Na-mix na siya. Okay? So, just to make sure na wala tayong mga hindi na-mix sa ilalim, so you can see the consistency. Yan. Mabilis lang dapat to ipan because the baking soda and baking powder will react. And if we make this stay longer, magdudome ang ating cake. So, naka-ready na ang ating mga pans. Okay. So, we will put this in our pan, isang round, at sa ating bun, mini bun at ang ating cupcake.
Are some friendly reminders how to be a Joy of Baking reseller. When placing your orders, please follow the steps provided. Step 1. Fill up the Google form and submit to our customer service person. Step 2. Wait for their reply as they will provide you the designated dealer's contact information. Step 3. Once you have this information, you can now place your order and pay. What are the available items for resale? This slide provides the detailed product lineup of our items available for reselling. This also contains the reseller price and the ideal SRP for your reference. This information is also available through our FB page. So feel free to message so that you can secure your own copy of this price list. Again, please visit our Joy of Baking FB page or call or text our customer service hotline at 0926-132-3414.
After we mixed, we put it in the molds that we prepared. Like what I mentioned earlier, itong ating recipe na to ay very versatile. You can use any mold. Medyo malaki ang quantity niya because it was really intended for business. Ngayon, like what we did today, we had an 8-inch round pan. Ginamit natin ang ating muffin pan for cupcakes at gumamit din tayo ng specialized bundt pan. Yan. So, depende na sa imagination ninyo, sa inyong creativity. You can also put some nuts inside. Just make sure that you drizzle it with flour bago nyo isama dun, i-incorporate ninyo dun sa batter before baking. We did a simple decoration lang because we want to leave the creativity sa inyo para lang magamit ninyo sa inyong pagninegosyo. Magkaroon kayo ng sarili ninyong branding. So, ang ating ginawa kanina after we mix, we put it in the pan and we bake it at 150 degrees Celsius ang temperature ng ating oven. For sa round pan, mga 20 minutes until makita ninyo yung inyong cake tester na wala nang dumidikit. It means that's already done. Pero sa ating mga cupcake, you can play around 15 minutes muna ilagay ninyo sa inyong timer, tapos i-check ninyo after that. Okay? Now, I hope this episode can help you in doing a business when it comes to cake. Kasi for the past episode, what we did was puro mga bread mix. So we're showing you how wide and versatile all the ingredients and na available sa ating Agri-Pacific group. So thanks to our pure vegetable oil, Pacific Sunrise, nakagawa tayo ng masarap na cake. Maganda ang kanyang keeping properties. If you properly wrap this, it can keep in the refrigerator for at least 1 to 2 weeks. Basta tama lang inyong pag-wrap. Tapos kung lalagyan nyo na siya ng filling o kaya ng inyong icing, you can thaw it out, room temperature, sa kanin nyo lagyan ng icing. Okay? We only did a simple icing today. You can go to the Facebook page ng ating Bounce Back Philippines Network, ang ating Joy of Baking Facebook page. At ngayon meron tayong bagong Facebook page para sa ating Agri-Pacific Fats and Oils, ang Breakfast Club. You can also check our Facebook. And for those who want to get into business as a community seller, please refer to the Facebook page na aking minention, and meron tayong mga instructions there. And then later, we'll also mention other information para sa inyong pagninegosyo. And also, meron tayong question and answer portion, Direk, no? Siyempre, hindi na sumasagot si Direk kasi ang mata niya nasa chocolate cake na. Kanina pa. Sabi ko, don't touch. Mamaya pa tayo magiging happy. Sabi ni Direk, it makes him happy to eat chocolate cake. Ako din, because chocolate always makes you happy. Ano yan sa atin. Okay, so like what I said, I hope you enjoyed this episode. And as always, love yourself, share that love, and be a joy to one another.
At APC, we care. We get to know your business by heart so we can provide what you need. We deliver only the best by bringing in state-of-the-art technology and experts at the top of their fields so we can take care of your business. Because we're not just in business, we're in the business of caring for yours. Discover the difference we can make for you. Choose Agri-Pacific Corporation. Your business is our business.
Okay na, narinig nila ako? Naka-live na tayo, okay na? Ah. Maybe because of the electric fan. Okay, so are we live? Okay, so thank you very much. We're live na. Okay, may naririnig ko ba? Naririnig ba nila tayo? Okay. Okay na po. Okay. So, pasensya na, medyo nagkaroon tayo ng technical problem, no? Pero we're very happy. Hello, Bounce Back Philippines Network, and hello, Joy of Baking, and Fast and Oils ng Agri Pacific. Thank you sa ating mga manonood. Sana nag-enjoy kayo sa ating episode today. And would like to, syempre, kailangan batiin po because you've been very kind to us. You've been part of our weekly show. Una ko nang babatiin si Dr. Janeline Rose Basa Corpus. Thank you, ma'am. Pinanood ninyo, shinare ninyo sa ating mga teachers. Si Sir Jeffrey D. Guzman, supervisor ng Department of Education ng Quezon City, at sa lahat ng teachers ng home economics na pinag-share ni Dr. Jeneline Basa Corpus. Sana marami po kayong natutunan at i-share ninyo ang Facebook page kung saan nila ma-access uli ang ating video para makatulong po tayo sa mga gustong magnegosyo on the side at ma-enjoy din nila sa kanilang pamilya. Also, we'd like to say hi. Babatiin ko kayo kasi syempre na-miss ko kayo, 1 week din yun, no? Di ba? Saka syempre happy tayo dapat. Michelle Mimata, thank you for sharing our link all the time, every Saturday sa iyong mga co-teachers at mga kakilala. Marami tayong natutulungan sa ganitong paraan. And Mayet Aledo and Margarita Aledo from Cuenca, Batangas. Wow! Cuenca, Batangas. Parang ang layo, no? Malayo talaga siya ngayong panahon na to. Riza Soriano from Quezon City, thank you very much. Sana may natutunan ka, mag-bake na. Ayan. Sok Villarreal, 5. Ang ganda ng apelido. 5. Oh, di ba? Foreigner na foreigner. Liza Apostol, really? Oo, ang pamilya ni Maestro Panadero, Chef Henson. Ayan. Linggo-linggo yun. Thank you. Thank you for watching us. Jing from Dubai. Jing, I hope I pronounce your surname right. O Jeniara, Dubai. I know you've been messaging us about your daughter who wants to bake. Please refer to the Joy of Baking Facebook page at sa ating Bounce Back Network Philippines para makita ninyo yung ating mga ibang ginawang mga recipes. And also, Tina Viloria, ayan, Tina, I know that she's watching us. I heard she's very good with her kimchi. Yan, pinapromote ko na magaling siya gumawa ng kimchi. Ito, Eunice Labi. Wow, Labi. Parang Charlene's Love Bake Shop, Labi. Eunice Labing Bautista. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you haven't tried baking, you can try baking and use all our Agri-Pacific products. And also, Juliet Beltran. Ito, linggo-linggo to, hindi walang patid to. Si Miss Risa Pedlawan Cortez, asawa ni Atty. Jaime Cortez, lagi yan, linggo-linggo na minessage sa atin yan. Meron siyang bake shop, baking business na rin. And we also like to say hi to Sir Ralph Rebolana, nanonood sa atin sa Mandaluyong. Sir, lagi kayo linggo-linggo, thank you very much. Mamina Bistan, Sir Roy, and Miss Sheila Dayolaso, at Sir Chuck Anolino ng ating Agri-Pacific. Meron pa ba akong nakalimutan? Oh, Isabel Ramos Torres, taga-elementary school ng Taal, Batangas. I hope you share the Facebook page ng ating Bounce Back Network and at the same time, yung ating Joy of Baking para may ma-access ninyo yung ating mga recipes. Bago tayo magtanungan, ano po, batiin ko muna po kayong lahat kasi I'm very grateful that every weekend you share 1 hour of your time with us with our project for baking pang negosyo. Aileen Padrigo, thank you, idol mo ko. Sa feeling, Mr. Rita, Rita Gonzalez, hello po, Mr. Rita, and also Sherbenly Garcia ng Valenzuela City. Okay. Joey Albania of San Francisco, hindi San Francisco del Monte, taga San Francisco, United States. Thank you for watching us. And Miss Nona Mariano, thank you for waking up para lang panoodin kami. Nasa Abu Dhabi si Ma'am, Abu Dhabi yata. Ito sa nasa Middle East. Again, thank you very much, Dr. Janeline Basa, for sharing our link to all your co-teachers and teachers of Quezon City. Also for Sir Jeffrey De Guzman, Supervisor of Department of Education ng Quezon City. Ayan. Okay, meron pa ba kung meron pa yung mga questions tungkol sa ating ginawang recipe, please post us. Nawawala daw ang ating audio. Okay na ba tayo ngayon?
Putol-putol lang.
Okay. Mamina Bisan, thank you for getting our attention for that. Hailey, thank you very much. I hope this encourages you to be a baker, a good chef someday. Through the help of your dad, si Chef Maestro Panadero Henson Apostol. Ayan. Okay. Ms. Tisha Paulino, hello po. And if you have any questions, mag-post lang po kayo. Subukan natin sagutin. And kung meron po kayong dun sa mga gustong magnegosyo at hindi naman mag-bake, maging community seller, yung ating in-advertise kanina na kung saan kayo makakakuha ng information kung paano niyo gagawing negosyo ang ating mga agri-Pacific na mga produkto. Wow, Ray Carr from Teresa Rizal, thank you for watching us and spending time with us. Also with Ms. Jo Artisa Almares, Caloocan City yan, mga taga Caloocan. Meron din tayong, sana magkaroon tayo ng presence for Joy of Baking or Agri-Pacific Products. Mag-community seller na po kayo. Yan. Okay, Ms. Myra Valero, yes po, thank you very much po for being part of this program today. Ayan. Yes, Miss Sheila, ano pong mas magandang gamitin, melted chocolate or chocolate powder for this recipe po? Because we are using the Pacific Sunrise, so it's better for us to use para hindi mas sumobrang rami ay ang ating cocoa or chocolate powder. If you can get the best kind, then it will really enhance the flavor. It will work well with our coffee. Pero like what I said, para sa cost purposes kung magninegosyo kayo, mas maganda na tanggalin natin yung coffee. Pero mas masarap talaga ang chocolate cake na may coffee. You should try it. Yan. Thank you for that question, Ma'am Sheila Dayolado. Okay, meron pa ba tayong question? Baka hindi ko nabasa. Yan. Alala ko tuloy si Derek. Mahilig sa chocolate. And sinabi niya na ang dark chocolate daw na mention niya ay ayun. Hi, Miss Margarita Loxin Chan. Yes, thank you po for watching. Nasa Singapore siya and they're watching us. I hope nag-start na mag-bake ang pamilya niya and I'm very happy that they're also getting into baking. This particular episode, you can do a small batch of this recipe for the family. Ayan. Thank you for watching po. Ayan. Okay. Where can I buy Pacific Sunrise? Okay, yung ating Pacific Sunrise ay available na sa mga grocery store, Robinsons. I think it was also available to Sons and Shopwise. Yan. At the same time, please visit also, they're going to come up with their Facebook page ang tawag ay Breakfast Club, where all the Agri-Pacific fats and oils will be featured and kung saan kayo makaka-avail ng kanilang mga produkto. Okay, dun sa ating Joy of Baking products, lalo ng ating mga flour at ang ating, please,
meron tayong nakapost sa ating Facebook page, Joy of Baking, ang lahat ng instruction kung saan kayo. Kung sa Quezon City, meron po tayong pinost sa Tandansora. Kung sa Medyo South, meron tayo sa Cavite. So, just go to our Facebook page na dun po ang mga number. Ayan. Okay, Chef, nag-aral din po ako ng bread and pastry, kaya pag nanonood po ako sa inyong live, anong niya. Okay. Oh, well, I hope I'm able to share information that are useful to you, Miss Ray Carr. Ray, ang ganda ng name niya, Ray. Diba? Ang spelling R-I-E. Diba? If no? Okay, so kung meron pa kayong question, i-post po ninyo. Punta kayo sa ating Facebook page ng Bounce Back Philippines, the Bounce Back Network. And also, thank you rin po, Ms. Char Candelaria Ramos, or sa ating Facebook page, sa Charlene's Love Bake Shop, at higit sa lahat sa Joy of Baking. Kung meron po kayong mga questions, marami pong recipe na sinishare ang Joy of Baking. Kung wala na po kayong question, like always, lagi sinasabi, love yourself, share that love, and be a joy to one another.